Today we were looking at Unit 1, Lesson 4, Making Scaled Copies. By the end of this lesson, I can draw a scale copy of a figure using a given scale factor. But first, because it's important to understand what's happening with numbers, we talked about each of these mental math problems. Is the value of 25 times 8.5 more than 205 or less than 205? Well, we talked about 4 times 25 is 100. So 8 times 25 is going to be 200. And then half of 25 is more than 5. So this one is more than 205. Is the value of 9 and 93 hundredths times 984 thousandths more than 10 or less than 10? Well, when I multiply a number by another number smaller than 1, my answer is smaller than what I started with. So this has to be less than 10. And then is the value of 24 hundredths times 67 hundredths more than 2 or less than or more than 2 tenths or less than 2 tenths? Well, I know this is almost 2/3. And 2/3 of 24 gives me 16. So that would be 16 hundredths. So it is going to be less than 2 tenths. All right, so then we were drawing a scale copy of figure A using a scale factor of 3. So first I started, this side length is 2, this side length is 3, and this side length is 3. And so if I take my line tool here and I'm going to start at the bottom because that's my longest segment. It will now be 9. 3 times 3 is 9. The height will also be 9. Two times 3 is 6. And then connect it back down. So we have 9, 9, 6. For the next one, it wanted us to draw C using a scale factor of 1/2. So this is 2. Here we have 4. This is 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to take half of each of those numbers. And so half of 6 is 3. Half of 7 is 3.5. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 4 is 2. This gets a little trickier. 1, 2. Half of 3 is 1.5. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 1 is 1/2. And then half of 5 is 2.5. And then it wanted us to find the perimeter for each of C and its copy. So we have 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 6 gives us 36. And then down here, I have perimeter is 3.5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 1 plus half plus 2.5 plus 3, and that is equal to 18. And I notice that 18 is half of the original perimeter 36. So it seems like whatever I multiply the side lengths by, I end up multiplying the perimeter by that same amount.